Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Tekkify. It has been some time since the last episode, really quite some time. Sorry about that. It's kind of hard to keep going when you've built this. As you remember from last time, I built the thing with turbines, but I added an extra layer. 12 turbines. One of them is public, pumping out power to whoever will take it. But this thing just gives me too much shit, too much stuff. I mean, this is 20 laser drills. I don't need anything else. I don't even know. I mean, those 35 diamonds have been made since in the last 15 minutes, maybe half an hour. Actually, I think half an hour. There is a lot of stuff. I mean, just doing slash money. 150 grand. I've been randomly giving away money to people, massive amounts of it, for no reason for a while now. I finally have people moving in nearby, so I thought I'd spruce up the place, turn this into a proper functioning little bit. But, let me kind of get rid of my murder box and make something proper. But, yeah, built the tower, built this little processing facility on the side. It looks really nice and snazzy. Got my banks and banks of stuff. Iron, ferrous. Way too much ferrous. I have a lot more lead than that. I just have lots of blocks of lead too. Redstone, 2000. I had some oh, sorry. It's really early in the morning. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I have automated processing facility down here, which I need to explain. I just need to drain my XP. There's all sorts of stuff jammed in down here. I also have laser beam chamber just to stare at my laser beams. I also have an ender lily farm, which is nice. Oh, God, go down. There we go. Yeah, no spare ender lilies at the moment. It's only a 2% chance anyway. This thing has been making more snowballs than I can shake a stick at. In fact, I've had to pile them all into a deep storage unit just to stop it from being stupid. Let's see, a bunch of ender pearls as well. Lava fabricators, which is so far down. So far down. It is insane. Biofuel goes down the same distance. Made entirely of lapis. Lapis turned into biofuel, which is crazy. Oh, I have 10 iron ore. I really need to fix the overspill on the iron. But basically, I've done everything. I don't have anything more to do, and that's one of the problems I have with it is I've had with trying to do it is how do you make videos on a mod pack when you've stopped progressing, when all you do 95% of the time is just stand there waiting for your ores to come in. I mean, I do it. Most people get bored and just be like, fuck it, but I do it. Good. But yeah, I just it's crazy. It's gotten to the point where I could have built another 2 layers of turbines on top of this, probably two. Yeah, another 2 layers of turbines on top of this. I could happily have done that and had the whole shebang running. Although I would have had to upgrade the reactor to a size that may not have fit. I've already had to upgrade it to much bigger than it was. Well, my point being is, I could have done it. I could have had all these turbines running like crazy. And I don't. I just... There's no need. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So yeah. 20 turbines. It just... laser beams strapped onto the side, if you will, to make up the extra 3 lasers I needed to run the 12 turbines. I even cleared out the horrifically ruined trees. This is a little bit bad, but I do have enough leaves to repair this, because I sheared the fuck out of the previous stuff. I have some excellent people moving in next door. And when I say excellent, I mean like these aren't noobs. Thank God. Unlike this guy, who I thought was going to be brilliant, started building in the sky, and don't get me wrong, he was great to chat to, but he just left and never came back. Didn't even fucking say bye. Like, come on, dude. I think I helped him out a lot as well, but never mind. There's all sorts of people who've been around here who came and went, and they're like, oh yeah, everything is cool and awesome, and I'm the only permanent feature in the land, but I guess it kind of tells by the tower. As a result, obviously, I've been doing my various other things. I'm only just on what I would consider recovered from the cold I've just been having. So, I've just been releasing loads of Skyrim videos and Robocraft. I like doing Skyrim, so fuck it, I'm just gonna do more. Robocraft has been quite fun. I tried to do a boss battle recording today. Hello, welcome to a boss battle. Oh, I'm against tier 3s again. I've got it. This is gonna be tough. It ended laughably. What? Okay, everything's dead. I'm not kidding, I died so horrifically. I did say that I'd leave it until I had improved my bot, so, you know. But that's that. Other things as well. I didn't really continue with Tekkit, but people didn't find it crazy interesting, at least I don't think so. Your Skies Complete Pack was quite fun, but again, I think I did one of those stupid things where I'm the kind of person who does best in highly limited resource style environments, so agrarian skies and things. They're much more interesting. Whereas Yogg Pack, I know stuff too well and I just burn out because I understand everything. Something I might actually try and do at some point is Crash Landing, I think. Well, that's just my style of play, really. I am most interested when I have a limited amount of resources. Even here, with my crazy lasers, it's technically limited because I don't have them coming in all the time, and there's still a lot I can do with the resources. It's just you know, whereas things like your Complete Pack had the magical crops, and we're like, oh, that's it, you have like 2,000 iron, and you have no idea what to spend it on. And you don't really need to spend it on anything, because you've already set up a farm you can survive. And like, great. There's no limitations on me and stuff. The progression for the Yogscast is well, there isn't one. It's kind of hard to progress in something that is everything. But, hey-ho, you can't have everything. I guess that's why. I'm sure I'll get back to it eventually. I just need to figure out my angle. Something that will keep me interested no matter what. Beyond that, I'm just going to keep doing what I have been doing, trying to release videos as best as I can on at least a daily basis, if not somewhat daily. Sorry. Again, it's morning. Kind of, but right. So while I'm here, I might as well. Okay, weird. Some idiot left his ender chest unlocked. While I'm here, I might as well try and explain some of this tangle of wires. Basically, as you can see, I have a central power line coming down from my cells and tesseracts up there. Okay, so, central power cables come down and go to the machines they need to. In this case, I've got an aqueous accumulator and a fluid transposer, so if I need water, I just shove in some buckets, there we go, voila. I have an XP shower, so I shove my drum from the centre of the floor here, in case I need to recover some levels for whatever reason. I have an enchanting table outside. The real heart of all this, though, is these power cables come down, round the back, and they come out of the wall and into all the machines. Now, from the top, machines receive their inputs, their primary inputs if they have a primary input. These have a secondary input, so they're turned on their sides and have sand being pumped into them. Now this processes most of my ores. This is gold, lead, silver, tin, and all stuff. They all go into the induction smelters. Now they combine, they make 2 ingots every time, so not only is it smelting, pulverizing, and cooking it all in one, but it also has a chance to make it rich slag, which I then loop back into one of the 3 induction smelters. I don't know which one it is. There it is. This induction smelter to combine with iron ore and make me 3 iron instead of 2. Now, there is no overspill for the iron at the moment. I'm trying to. I should set up this backup really, which is if the amount of iron ore I have in my system exceeds a certain amount. So, when levels are above or equal to limit, above or equal to say 8 iron ore. Go like so. Now you don't have to set both of them to the same, but in this case I'm going to have to. When above or equal to the limit of 8 iron, emit signal, and when receiving signal, emit iron. There we go. And it emits all the iron. And as soon as it drops below those levels, it just says no. Now, the idea of this overflow means that if the iron isn't processing because I don't have enough rich slag in this, then any excess iron goes through this, and I still get some iron instead of just having iron ore piling up in my system and not going anywhere. But that in of itself will give me some more rich slag, which will go into this and prevent more iron going through this system anyway. Anything that goes through the system loops into here and into this chest. I also have a very complicated setup here for this thing because of how complicated I want to cook things. I have stuff I automatically want cooked no matter where it is in the system. I have stuff I only want cooked if I have certain amounts, and I have stuff that I only want sent through if I have it under other certain conditions. So I have another precision export bus back here, and I have another level emitter back there, which means if the amount of glass I have is less than 1024, emit sand and, you know, fill these up and cook stuff. Now this I need to change. If I have more than 1024 cobble, 4096 cobble, and I'm trying to remember where else. If I have less than 4096 cobble, pull. If I have more than 4096 cobble, send. Now, actually, I need to make this not cobble, but stone, because it's cooking the stone. Cobble into stone. Stone. Oh wow, I have 49,000 stone. I did not realise it had cooked that much. Sorry, it's been going a while. I've been online a lot. If it's greater than 4... when the levels are below or equal to limit. There we go. So if the amount of stone drops below a certain amount, then it will make more. Right. Now, you may have noticed that there are lag spikes all over the place with my place. That's what comes with... Hang on. Need to sneeze. Sorry about that. Yeah. The lag spikes kind of come with a place like this. Unless you have a really good computer, and my computer is pretty damn good already. Unless you have a really good computer, you're gonna lag. As simple as that. That's this. I also have various machines. I have sag mill for coal processing, because it's just the... Oh, I have a visitor. Oh, hi. Oh god, is there a... well, okay. Yeah, I think so. Must be a vacuum hopper around. Okay, he's just exploring. Never mind him. Okay, so that's for coal. That's for pulling cobble out. This one is for making ferrous ore, making shiny, basically. Because of the process of pulverizing redstone, this is my pulverizer setup. Same principle, stuff goes in. The problem is, though, having the same chest for input and output becomes a bit more complicated. So if you have one chest for input and one chest for output, it's not so bad. But for some reason, I decided to combine them in this setup. I'm going to change that. But basically, I have all sorts of stuff going in, all sorts of stuff being pulled out. I also have a servo, which has got limits on it in of itself. And I'm sure this one's supposed to, except it's in the wrong bloody mode. Wait, no, it's meant to be in that mode. Shit. Never mind. Alright. Yeah, it's round robin mode. Anyway, pulverizers do redstone and stuff, and occasionally they'll make cinnabar. Now, the cinnabar is supposed to go in here. However, I also have another overflow point through here, ferrous ore. If I exceed a certain amount of ferrous in the system, about 4 ferrous, I'm going to change it to 8 actually, just in case. 8 ferrous in the system. It will send the ferrous into this chest, which will get pulled into the pulverizers, and it will get sent back. Now, that might make shiny in of itself. If it doesn't, no matter. But any excess ferrous gets sent through there instead of here, much like that system before. These two machines are a bit strapped on, actually. These machines were made for the very explicit purpose of making gelid cryothium. That's why they were put there. Oh. Snowballs, oh, so many snowballs. It was just to automate the process of gel cryothym because I didn't want to be making it by hand the entire way. It's just too long. I need covers. Dark glass covers, thank you. Like so. Also probably a good idea to do, at the very least, that. And that. It's a very complicated arrangement back there because of how I like to change how these machines work to be on various kinds of automation. It's not brilliant, but hey. So pulverizers work like that. This induction furnace does with all my enderium. Literally, it doesn't need any extra processing. It's just if there's any enderium blend in the system, then it gets smelted with pyrotheum dust and makes enderium ingots. We also have yeah, there's the iron. This is a pulverizer to make sand in case the sand level drops too low, and so on and so on. And this is obviously the pull back in. That's that side. The furnace is already explained. Pulverizers pretty much explained, and that. So that's that. I also have a slag production facility buried in the wall, and it's brilliant because I haven't touched this thing fucking forever. This, combined with dirt and water, makes clay, and clay makes bricks. Fucking needing a sludge boiler, I can make it myself. And dirt isn't exactly in short supply. The actual thing is buried in this wall here. Let's see, I also have my breeder reactor, which is depleted! Hello! Finally, okay. I've been using it to mass produce cyanide on purpose. Okay, do I have any yellorium on me? Nope, let's head up. Do. I think that'll be acceptable. I don't really want to leave the yellorium amount too low up there. I know it's 900 and something, but still, it's a very hungry reactor up there. Nope, not you. You. Sorted! And back online. Now, to you, that might be a lot of wasted power. That's like 8,000 RF per tick. I make 288,000 RF per tick. That's nothing to me. Okay. Okay, that's another thing I should explain as well as part of this setup, because this is all a lot very complicated. Every laser has an ender chest on top of it. Every single one of them. Now, I have one ender chest here as well, but it only extracts yellorite ore, so that the whole system sustains itself in a way. Now, this thing is being a sag mill. Its very purpose is literally just take the yellorite ore in, take it in, process it with giving it a chance of cyanide as well, and that does that. And then the cyanide ingots get sent back into this thing, and the yellorite just ends up yellorium and just ends up in here. It's a nice little self-contained system, purely just for this place, and for some reason I have a thing there. I don't know why that is. But it, you know, up on the platform makes more sense than down below. It does mean I have to be more clever about how I deal with importing things. Now, an import bus will import everything. It doesn't have a import bus doesn't have a blacklist mode. It doesn't have a draw everything except this item. It has draw these items or draw everything. However, servo motors do have that setting, and so I can set that to that. And so everything gets drawn through except yellorite ore into this chest, which a normal import bus then takes from there. However, immediately I have two void chests, which void some kinds of items that I don't really deem necessary or useful. Firestone is a given. All the biomes are plenty ores. Fuck them. Fuck them all. I hate them. They look terrible. And the second export bus, which it doesn't actually export anything. Yeah, that's that part. I'm trying to think of what else there is. There's more drives than I can shake a fist at. Could probably add more monitors. Oh yeah, I really need to get the redstone cell back on top of here. There you are. Alright, you were never meant to not be on it. There we go. Okay, Extra redstone cell on top of there. Keep out if you want to live, lasers. Brilliant little place, this. I like the panning I've done as well, but yeah, very, very deadly in here. I hope these guys do well with their town. It's looking really nice so far. I've also cleared up in this direction, up until the world border, which is here. Very close. I'm thinking I might be able to do something with this side. Something useful. But I do have this big ass tree here to deal with. So we shall see. We shall see. And that is pretty much everything though, because at this point there's not much to do per se. There's just anything I do takes a long time, and it's not, doesn't exactly make for interesting video viewing. So could be worse, could be better. Covers back in there, pearls in there. Yeah. 4,000 plastic sheets, 3,000 graphite. I mean, it's just insane what I have. Still, the Tekkify 1.7.10 update is just on the horizon. It is going to be awesome. It really is. I mean, if you haven't downloaded the alpha pack and tried it already, you really, really should. And give your feedback online as well about bugs and stuff. Try to make sure you look up if bugs have already been reported by other people, that bug has or not, because they may or may not be aware of it. If you can't find anything, post anyway. When in doubt, still post, because it's better that you try and inform them about a bug and they've already know about it, than you don't inform them about a bug and they never know about it. Who's online? Oof, there's bugger all people. That's what I get for being online now at 10 in the morning. GMT. There's no Americans on. I just hope that nobody steals these again. Someone stole them before. I was very annoyed. Very annoyed. I try to think of what else there is. I mean, I think that's it, really. All I had to explain was just catch up, and there's not much else, really. I'm surprised no more diamonds haven't been made. Huh. System is online, right? Oh, God. Okay, all the cells are full. Something's not processing right. There we go. Odd. The work's rising still. Oh yeah, the laser foci as well. A lot of people have said to me, you know, like, oh, how do you still have laser foci? They're banned. They are not banned. They're not craftable anymore, but they're not banned. The reason is, a lot of people put a lot of work into making them in the first place for them to just suddenly be gotten rid of to balance the lasers. That was unfair on a lot of people, so to get rid of them was unfair. But to prevent any more from being crafted, still balance the lasers for anyone else who wants to try. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you think this leaves people who had them with a massive advantage. To be honest with you, actually it didn't. I mean, this system I've built here is sustainable only because of my foci. If I didn't have foci, I would not be able to make this. Anyone who runs the lava fab crap with a stupid glitchy lava, they can easily sustain this. You shove on the reactor and patch on the lava fabricator loop as an add-on, and the whole thing will be completely balanced, and you'll run your lasers like no tomorrow. It's insane. You know, there are so many workarounds. You don't need laser foci. All you need is the tender application of understanding. Okay, I say tender, more like ham-handed. Here, you know, hammer, punch things. But why does it have to rain now? I'm going indoors. Excuse me. That'll be the drink. I am disgusting.